What's up, manga fans? This is Raphael from C Manga, and welcome back to another review of Bleach. This week's chapter 590, Marching Out the Zombies. So, as the chapter title says, yes, the undead have indeed risen to do battle, and it was, as I said, a weird chapter again, very perverted, but that's Kubo style, so it's not surprising. I think what doesn't cease to amaze me is the fact that he keeps raising the perverted level. It's like he keeps outdoing the previous chapter. I mean, the last three chapters have been perverted, and he seems to always outdo what he did in the previous week. And this one has just topped it so much. I'm just thinking, wow, he's definitely treading into hentai territory. I mean, the whole scene with Bambietta was actually quite pitiful and upsetting. After we saw this kind of live, kind of fiery, obviously bitchy girl, I could say. I never really liked her character, but she was strong and she was, worthy of someone to notice. But now she's just been reduced to nothing but a zombie sex slave. And her begging Giselle for it, I can assume she's asking to be, obviously, have sex. And I'm assuming Giselle's done it to her before. So it kind of does, obviously, go on the speculation that he's a man. And I'm assuming this is something he didn't like hearing, because he hit her and he was calling her greedy and all that. It's probably part of the whole necrophilia fetish thing, beating her up and all that is probably what gets him off, and because she's dead as well, he's into that. But yeah, it was really weird seeing her so pitiful, begging for that. She's crying and saying, oh, it's like, when she was told, yes, you'll get your reward after, she was so grateful. It's like, please don't be angry with me too, please don't punish me. And as I said, the looks from Giselle was just downright disturbing. I mean, this guy is into necrophilia. That's creepy. But as I said, yeah, that's typical Kubo. He's done a lot of perverted stuff in the past, but this is definitely taking the cake, and it's treading into hentai territory. But I think the highlight of this chapter was definitely Mayuri. That guy is such a brilliant character. He's so weird but so great. He always enters the battlefield in the most unique fashion. He comes out with these ridiculous inventions, or the thing he's wearing. That whole sunsuit is hilarious as it is, and he usually wins these fights. They're always effective. He plans ahead like Urahara, and he usually comes out on top. Throughout this whole Blood War arc, he's done quite well, and he's always been prepared for what the Quincy's have come with. And now that he's had some Quincy's to obviously deal with, some sort of experimentation to get his hands on, he's improving even more in terms of his advantage and staying ahead. So yeah, the invention, as I said, he uses in this one was very effective. But I was laughing at his arrogance as usual, how he was talking to Giselle. Giselle was kind of saying, I still can't see you. Mayuri's like, oh, that's insulting to my light. And she's like, what was it, great opponents always shine. And I just thought, this guy is so arrogant. So when Bambietta finally gets into action after that whole perverted thing, she fires off her reishi bombs, which they dodge, and Mayuri asks Nemu basically to start typing up the settings to activate it, and he said the bullets of the Ryatsu bombs are always the same speed, and he tells her to set it at 3 seconds. So they are obviously, Bambietta and Giselle are chasing after to say, you're not going to get away. But this time, when the reishi bombs are fired from Bambietta, Mayuri literally throws out something that looked like a Pokeball. I was like, oh crap, those look like Pokeballs. So he's thrown a scattered amount of them. The reishi bombs have gone into them, and they've just stopped. They didn't detonate immediately, so they were delayed for 3 seconds. And by the time the 3 seconds were up, Mayuri and Nemu were cleanly out of the way, safe. But Giselle and Bambietta arrived and it exploded, and she was like, what the hell just happened? Why did it explode? And he explained that he has a reishi fixing device, these little ball things that look like Pokeballs, and he can basically prevent reishi from activating or being functional for a fixed time. So he delayed it for 3 seconds for it to blow up in their faces, and he said that if he alters it anymore, the simple altercation to it, he can completely nullify Bambietta's ability completely. So yeah, it's amazing, as I said, how his technology always triumphs. So he was saying, yep, you're pretty much done now, so I can have both you and the zombie girl on the table for my research material. But Giselle still has her ace up. his sleeve, and he brings out a summoning of several Shinigami zombies, and I think majority of them are from the 11th squad, because Yumichika and Ikaku noticed, saying I recognize some of their faces, and they were quite peed off seeing them. So I'm assuming it was majority was 11th squad, and I think they were nearby anyway, so I can assume it's them. So Mayuri's like, oh, sarcastic. He's like, oh no, I can't kill these people or attack them. It's like, a kind, merciful person like me can't do that. It's just not in my nature. It's like, oh, but I have people to do it for me. And I just laughed. I thought, Mayuri, you're such an arrogant asshole. He's literally mocking, saying, yeah, I could attack them, but I can't be bothered. I'm just going to get someone else to do it. I mean, I've got no mercy for anyone. He doesn't care. So he summons out his zombie Aranka crew, and it's Charlotte, the kind of the homophobic guy who wore the dress against Yumichika, Lupi, who was killed by Grimjaw, I think it was Shiruchi. I think it's Shiruchi. Yeah, I can't pronounce her name properly. The one who fought Ishtar, and Dorodino, the one that Ichigo fought when he first entered the Waken window, and he basically told him to get serious, you're gonna get your ass handed to. Yeah, all of them are behind Mayuri, ready to fight. They all got stitches on them, so he somehow has managed to resurrect them and use them as his puppets. So I kind of was laughing because that the whole Pokeball things he's got, and then like now he's got his Aranka zombies ready to fight. I was just thinking, is Mayuri a Pokemon master? He's caught the legendary Arankas, and now he's gonna send them into battle against Giselle's zombie Shinigami. So yeah, it was, as I said, it was a good chapter. It was funny to see Mayuri and how effective he is in this battle, and he's easily gonna win this. I can't wait to see the whole Pokemon battle next week. So we're gonna have these Arankas fighting off against the Shinigami, and then we'll see what Mayuri does to Giselle herself. I keep saying her. Himself, and see what other technology he's got up his sleeve, because this guy, there's always more to what he has. He never reveals everything straight up, so I'm looking forward to see what else he can do. But as I said, yeah, it was an enjoyable chapter. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next week, and it's good to see, you know, obviously some new faces. Last 2 weeks we've had obviously Yoriichi, Urahara, and now we've had Mayuri, so hopefully we'll see more other characters who've been missing for months on end appear in the story. It'll be really enjoyable to see them again. So yeah, that was it for this week's chapter. As I said, I enjoyed it. I want to know what you guys think. If you got any opinions, predictions, comments about this one, the next one, leave them in the comment box below. And also, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more content, and I'll speak to you guys next time.